Hi guys, happy December 7th. It's the 7th day of Vlogmas. I'm super excited that you have decided to hop on and watch this video. Thank you so much. I hope that you're finding some joy in watching. I'm certainly having a wonderful time filming this and just sharing a little bit of our Christmas traditions with you. So my plan for this is I started this channel and it had been on my heart and in my thoughts for a while because I started knitting back in February of 2019, maybe? February 2019. No, it actually might have been February of 2020. It was when the big freeze happened here in Texas. So that is when I visited my first ever yarn shop and picked out yarn and knitted my first ever really, I mean, I had kind of knit here and there through the years since I was like a teenager, but I never really learned. So I never really like knitted continuously, and I never really made anything, and I couldn't read a pattern, and I couldn't figure out things. I could pretty much knit a square, and that was it. I could make a scarf, I could make a square hat, but that was it until I think it was February 2020 when we had the big freeze. I can't remember the date, but it hasn't been very long. It's only been like a couple of years maybe. But I wanted to start this channel just to kind of share the joy of knitting, but also to learn more and from you and share my projects. And I always have enjoyed watching other knitting channels. That's where I've learned so much, is from watching other people. So and YouTube taught me how to knit, so I'm very thankful for that because I really enjoy it now. So I started this channel, and my hope is to kick it off with Vlogmas, which seems crazy because you're filming every day, and typically being new to something, like, you know, just jump right in. But this isn't my first time on YouTube. I actually have another channel that's older that I haven't used it in years, but it is called JoJo's Corner. And I had that channel for many years, and I did book reviews, and it was more of a booktube centered around reading because that's what I really love too. That's another hobby of mine. So but I haven't posted to that channel in so long, and I had debated to put these videos over there, but then I thought people that are interested in this may not be interested in that. And so I just decided, let's just a clean slate. Let's start a new channel. So that's what I've done, and I'm really enjoying it. And I hope in the future, once Vlogmas is over, I hope to continue uploading more knitting-centered videos on a regular basis, whether that's weekly, bi-weekly, something like that. So thank you for being here and for watching. Today I want to just show you, I'm going to go ahead and open my Advents. I'm going to show you, first of all, the progress I've made on my socks. And I grabbed the wrong bag, so let me get the correct one and show you. My socks are living in by the Lakeside. And she is also doing Vlogmas, Sandy by the Lakeside. So go check her out. I love her vlogs, her Vlogmas videos. But in between filming my own, I have not yet watched any of hers, and I'm having major withdrawal. So I'm gonna have to catch up on all my favorite ones. So just gonna show you here, day 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then as you can see, it's about to change into this red. I said it was red, but one of my students was like, that's not red. So I think it's like a pink red, a red pink. Anyway, we'll talk about that tomorrow. That's tomorrow's stripe, that ain't today. Okay, so, okay, I did both of them. Just in case you were wondering. They're all tangled up in here. I'm gonna have to fix this quickly. So the pattern I'm using, as I've said before, is from the Crazy Sock Lady. It is the Vanilla Magic Loop sock pattern, and it is not free. I said in another video that I thought it might be free on Ravelry. It's not free, but it's like $2. So, and it's well worth getting the pattern because on her YouTube channel, she has some videos, tutorials that walk you through. So having that pattern in front of you and walking through those free videos on YouTube, that is how I learned to knit socks. And this is only my 3rd pair of socks, but I love it. I love it. I always wanted to learn how to knit socks. And I mean, I'm not perfect. I told you I've only been knitting for 2 years, maybe. So reading patterns for 2 years. So anyway, if you want to learn to knit socks, I encourage you to check her out. All right, moving on. Now, I am going to open Knitty McPurly. And this basket is Knitty McPurly. I'm so excited. It's day 7, and I am currently knitting a pattern that is, I keep saying a lot. Have you noticed that? How many times can I say it in one video? Maybe we'll make that like a fun little game, right? Maybe. That'll be fun. I once, when I was teaching last year before last, I taught 3rd and 4th grade. And I had these 2 students that were twins, okay? They were twin boys. And I kept calling one of these particular boys, I kept calling him his brother's name. Every time I would call him his brother's name. I would just do it. They weren't in the same class. They were in separate classes, but I would always call him his brother's name. And so finally one day I said, look, I said, if I do that, if I call you your brother's name, every time I call you your brother's name, I have to give you $1, okay? And he was so excited. He was like, oh, deal. You know, this is like a 3rd grader. He was so excited. Well, you know what? I never did it again. Never. I broke that habit like that. Never did it again. So it's funny because he's in my class again this year because I've moved up to 5th and 6th grade. And yeah, it just fixed it. So maybe if I did like the $1 thing with the you know, like I have to pay $1 every time I say it, then I bet I would never say it again. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe it'll work. So, side story done. Now, back to Knitty McPurly. Knitty McPurly. Look, I just did it, didn't I? And this bag is Knitty McPurly Advent. The ones I've opened so far. And I'm knitting on a mitten. I have not made any progress, as you can see, because the week is crazy. The crazy week. During the week, things are crazy and things do not get done that should and that could, but that's okay because I am no stress knitting this Christmas. No stress. I'm not making any Christmas gifts. Knitting is very no stress. All right, I'm back after an interruption, but that's okay because it's Vlogmas. This is life. This is what happens. So, in this bag is Knitty McPurly. I've not made any progress. I'm hoping to make some progress this weekend. So, I want to open up number 7. So far, I have had fuchsia, pale pink, green, gold. Last night was we had the orange sherbet. And last night we had this gorgeous blue teal. Gorgeous. Okay. So today, what color is next? I have no idea. White? No. No. Maybe a gray? I don't know why I keep thinking gray. You ready? I'll show you first. Ooh. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Beautiful. This is a lavender. A little bit of variegation in it, a little bit. Super pretty. I love these colors. They're going so great together. Her theme was brights and stripes, and I think it's fabulous. I love it so much. Super excited. Can't wait to finish the mittens and then cast on a hat and then a cow. So it's gonna be good. It's gonna be great. All right, next I'm going to open. This is Chelsea Yarns, Apres. That's hard to say, but it's cute and I love it. This is the theme that Chelsea Yarns did this year. I love her yarn. I love her colors. I'm never disappointed with anytime I get something from her. It's wonderful. So day 1, just to remind us all, Apres. 2 was Hot Toddy, 3 was Fireside, 4 Gingerbread House, 5 Black Diamond, 7 was Warm Sugar Cookies, and today is, wait, no. Did I say 7? 6 was Warm Sugar Cookies. 7 is today, and it is Bunny Hill. So honestly, this could be anything, but I'm thinking, so far they've kind of been these earth tones, I wouldn't say neutrals, but like earth tones and warm, like browns and creams and just gorgeousness. So let's see what number 7. I'm thinking with Bunny Hill, it could be anything. Could it be white, pinks? Let's see. You ready? Ooh, it is some pinks. All right, Bunny Hill, let's look. Some pinks, a little bit of gray. Maybe blue gray. It's kind of the color of my chair behind me. I don't know if it's coming off correct, but, and then some speckles of some darker speckles there. Super gorgeous though. So it is my hope. I'm really thinking, I've been thinking about this. I'm thinking of casting on the cow this weekend because I have more knitting time on the weekend, and this is the pattern, Apres, the Shaina Billow. She's done several patterns for Chelsea Yarns, and they're always fabulous. Now last year with my Chelsea Yarns, I knitted, is that right? I knit a pattern by Hedgehog Fibers, and that was the lip hoof cardigan, and it turned out so gorgeous. It is my favorite sweater. It is one of my favorites. It's hard, anyway, it's one of my favorites because I have so many favorites, but I haven't really knit that many sweaters, but it's definitely one of my favorites. I always get so many compliments when I wear it, and I'll have to show that to you in a later video, but it's a great pattern if you have an Advent and you're kind of wondering what to do, what pattern to do. that's a great one to do. I did hold it with some stash yarn I already had around the house, and it came out beautiful. So if you have any recommendations for Advent knitting, please let me know. Leave it in the comments below. I'm always looking for ideas. Of course, you know, socks and shawls and mittens and hats and what people typically do. So if you have any that you've knit that you've really enjoyed and have turned out well, then please leave a comment and make a recommendation for others. And it'll be a lot of fun. So I think that's everything, guys, that I wanted to say and show you. Again, thank you for watching. I hope that you're having a wonderful week so far, and I hope that this brings you a little bit of joy. And yeah, if you're knitting on something, I hope it's going well. And there it goes, saying it again. All right, I'm gonna go for now. We have church tonight, so I'm going to go. The kiddos are practicing for their Christmas program, which they'll be performing this weekend. I'm so excited to see it. I can't wait. It's gonna be a wonderful time. We always enjoy our kids' Christmas program at church. So that's it. I will see you again later. I hope you have a great night and evening, and thank you again. See you later.